Hello, I'm Chris Sandford. I'm just making up a few of my new mayfly pattern. It's called the No Hackle Mayfly. You may have seen an article I wrote in Fly Fishing and Fly Tying magazine. It's a very interesting history to this particular method. It was invented by a guy called Harry Darby in the Catskills in America, and he did a wonderful Daddy Longlegs pattern. I first saw it when it was tied by a Swedish tyer called Ulf Hangström. He's a fantastic tyer, and he did this wonderful version. I tied some up, caught a lot of fish, and I thought, well, I think I'll do my own version, you know, as you do. So my version has a closed cell foam body. It has 3 little tails made of paintbrush bristles, you can see those. It has a polypropylene wing and post. In the normal course of events, one would tie the hackle around the wing, but not with the underhackle. With the underhackle, you tie it between the body and the hook, and this makes it sit very low in the water. When I first tied it, I did very well with it, but it was floating down at a very strange angle, sort of leaning backwards. So I thought, how do I get it to sit up? And what I did was I used a blob. It's a technical term. It was a blob. You can see it there just on the bottom. A blob of Bug Bond. That's this quick drying resin. Jolly good stuff. Built it up, zapped it for 10 seconds with the torch. Now the fly sits at exactly the right angle in the water, and it has done ever so well for us this year. Thanks for clicking on the link today. I just wanted to take a few moments to tell you about my new DVD, Mayflies and More. It contains my top 10 flies. It comes with a little booklet, which you can use as a reference for the step-by-steps, and the DVD itself goes into much more detail. In fact, we've put together a few snippets to whet your appetite. See what you think of these. If you want to, you can get a pheasant tail, dye it black, and spend the rest of your life putting 2 little knots in each fibre. You will, of course, end up in the home for the perpetually bewildered, smiling at everyone and wondering what's for pudding. Then we say a little prayer, and we hope that the wings are looking good. Hey, not too bad. This is hare's ear ice dub. I'm a married chap. If I wasn't, I would marry a packet of this. It is fantastic. Then we need a black hackle, and this is a very nice cape. In fact, I use this at the weekends if I'm going to a party. What do you think? Nobody would know, right? One thing led to another, and on the day, this fly was christened the Ducking Feadly. I'll let you work it out. Funny thing to think of, isn't it, really? British saliva on a South American pig. Who'd have thought? Whoa, look at that. What does that weigh, Kevin?
It's about 10.5 pounds, that fella.
10.5 pounds of wild New Zealand brown trout. Well, thanks for watching. If you want any more details, go to www.medlarpress.com. That's MEDLAR, Medlar Press. It just remains for me to say tight lines, tight threads, catch a big one, and I'll see you next time. Cup of tea?
Lovely.